Hey everyone, I'm JD with MySlumberyard.com, and in this video we're going to be bringing you our review of the brand new Birch Luxe mattress. So Birch is actually a sub-brand of Helix Sleep, and this is essentially their natural and organic line of beds that only use sustainable and ethically sourced materials within their constructions. We've reviewed the flagship Birch in the past in addition to their Birch Topper, but now it looks like the brand has combined the two to make Birch Luxe. So in this video, I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about this brand new bed before you end up deciding to go with it. We're going to talk all about the policies that it comes with. Then we're going to delve into its construction, what it feels like, how firm it is, of course, how much it costs. And at the end, I'll even wrap things up with a final verdict on who we ultimately see this bed being best for. Now, I think if you're open-minded, this video should be all you need to know about the new Birch Luxe. But just in case it's not, don't fret, because we're going to link our full written review of it down below in the description box, in addition to any sorts of coupons or discounts that we might happen to find to help save you some money on it. But without further ado, here's our review of Birch Luxe.
Boom, 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 boom. Let's talk about beds at the slumber yard. Let's talk about beds at the slumber yard.
Okay, so right up top, I do want to address the types of policies that you are going to be getting should you decide to order this mattress online. Now, for the record, we did receive the new Birch Luxe for free from Birch to review, and that's pretty much the case for all the beds that we review here on this channel. But if you bought it online, here's basically what you're backed with policy-wise. So to start, you should be getting completely free shipping with this mattress. It'll likely arrive at your door stuffed inside of a box that's around like 4 feet tall, and you probably want some help with the whole unboxing process, as latex hybrid beds such as this one do tend to be quite heavy to move around by yourself. Now, once the bed is in your possession, you also get 100 full nights to basically test it out at home for yourself before you're stuck with it. And if within that time frame, you test it out and you find that you don't really like it for whatever reason, or even really no reason at all, maybe you just want a different bed, that's totally fine, because it also comes with completely free returns, in which case you just call the company up and they'll set up a mattress removal at a time that's most convenient for you and them. But if the opposite occurs, say you end up getting this bed and you really enjoy it right off the bat and you want to keep it for the foreseeable future, that's awesome, because Birch Luxe is backed by a 25-year warranty, which is above and beyond the usual industry standard. And we're going to link more information regarding the specific policy details for Birch Luxe down below in the description, so you can check those out for yourself. And hey, while you're down there, if you end up enjoying this video and I give you a better understanding of this mattress in this video, we would really appreciate it if you dropped a like on it and considered subscribing to the channel for more. So that's all the policy stuff. So now let's dive into the bed's construction. And as I mentioned up top, this is a mattress that's entirely comprised of ethically sourced and sustainable materials. So the bed starts off with a base layer of organic wool, then you transition up to the bed's main support layer of pocketed coils. These are individually siloed coils to help with motion isolation, and they give the bed a lot of support, especially for heavier individuals. And with these coils, Birch Luxe even incorporated a targeted zone support design, which could move the needle for people who maybe suffer from chronic pain. In short, zone support usually means that the bed is designed to help keep your back in a more neutral spinal alignment. So if you do happen to have any sort of back issue, that could be nice for you to consider. Now, above those coils, you also have a few layers of organic wool and cashmere to give the bed its primary comfort layers and to serve as a natural fire barrier. And then you've got a nice organic cotton covered around everything out. Now, all of the materials that are used within Birch Luxe also come with a ton of eco certifications to basically prove how ethically sourced the bed is, including the Global Organic Textile Standard and the Green Guard Gold certification, which is actually one of the toughest certifications for natural and organic beds to get. And there are a ton of others that I could mention, but it would frankly make this video far too long and boring probably. So we'll link all of those certifications and a bunch more information regarding them down below in the description if you're interested. But what does this construction ultimately add up to give the bed in terms of its firmness and feel? Let's cover that stuff now. So the latex foam naturally gives Birch Luxe more of a latex foam feel. So the bed is going to be super responsive, spongy, and bouncy, and I'd liken it to basically as the opposite of a memory foam. So you're going to be getting a lot of pushback and resistance from this bed with little to no sink-in. In addition to that latex foam, you also get a bit of cashmere and wool within Birch Luxe, which also helps to balance out that really responsive latex foam feel with a bit of pressure relief, and it does add some nice additional comfort to the mattress. In terms of overall firmness, we'd place Birch Luxe at right around a proper medium firm, maybe even like a tinge bit softer than that, but not by much. So the bed should be good for all sleeper types, but it might just be best for back and stomach sleepers who usually prefer firmer mattresses at the end of the day. Keep in mind though that firmness is ultimately a subjective thing that usually depends on how much you weigh. So heavier people like myself could find it to be even softer than a medium firm, while more petite people like say the Pillsbury Doughboy, that guy's probably gonna find this bed to be pretty dang firm, probably around like a proper firm. He's teeny tiny. Now, before we get into the rest of this review, I do want to address our monthly mattress giveaway club. The short story is we give away one brand new queen size bed to one lucky winner every single month. It's awesome. And it's basically our way of giving back to the people who support us the most, which is you guys, our subscribers. Speaking of subscribers, that's one of the things that you got to do to become eligible to win is subscribe to our YouTube channel. The rest of the stuff is a little more involved, but also pretty easy. All of that stuff will be linked down below in the description for you to check out if you're interested in entering to win our giveaway. I wish you the best of luck, but now let's get back into this review. So if you're getting Birch Luxe to accommodate a couple, so say 2 people at once, you also want to be aware of a few other things, those being edge support, motion isolation, and temperature regulation. Edge support basically refers to how well the perimeter edges of the bed hold up under pressure if you happen to get close to them at night. And on Birch Luxe, we'd say the edge support is pretty dang good. The coils do help to keep you firmly placed along the edges if you happen to get pretty close to them at night. So if your partner shoves you unknowingly to the outer rims of the mattress while you're sleeping, that's nice to know you're not going to fall off this bed. Now, motion isolation is essentially how well the bed absorbs cross mattress movement. If your partner likes to wake up in the middle of the night often, you don't necessarily want their movement to jostle you awake. And on Birch Luxe, it's also pretty good. It's definitely not the best motion isolation we've ever seen, but it does happen to deaden motion surprisingly well. So we don't think you're also going to have any problems in this regard either. Now, when it comes down to temperature regulation, though the latex foam used within Birch Luxe is naturally breathable, we don't think it really makes the bed an active cooling one. We'd say it pretty much sleeps predominantly temperature neutral at the end of the day. Keep in mind though that a lot of other factors come into play when you're talking about temperature regulation, such as your room's temperature, the types of sheets that you use, and also your pajamas or like your pillows, stuff like that. So keep all that in mind when you're considering how a mattress sleeps hot or cold. But now it's time to address the big ticket item price. So how much are you going to be shelling out for Birch Luxe? And I say big ticket item because it does have quite a hefty price tag. So as of when I'm doing this video, a queen size is usually going to run you around $2,500, and that's after discounts. So yeah, this is not the most affordable bed out there within the online space, but keep in mind you are getting a truly ethically sourced option with this bed. And if that's something that you really care about as a consumer, you should definitely consider this one. It's probably one of the most natural and organic beds that we've ever tried out over here at the Slumber Yard, and it's got the papers to prove it. In any case, check down below in the description to see whatever we found to help save you some money with this option. Pricing for online beds, just like Birch, do happen to change from time to time, so this could be different in the future. Hopefully it's lower, but we will try to find whatever we can to help save you some money with Birch Luxe. And speaking of Birch Luxe, that's pretty much going to sum it up for our official review of it. I hope you guys learned something about this bed. It's a pretty quality mattress with a lot to offer, but the question remains, who should really go with this mattress and why? Well, I'd say look into getting Birch Luxe if you want a nice pillow top option with more of a latex foam feel, you like the sound of a medium firm firmness, and you want an ethically sourced option that's entirely comprised of natural and organic materials. What do you guys think of Birch Luxe though? Do you like it, love it, or hate it? Write us down below in the comments. We would love to hear from you, especially if you've had any personal experience with Birch. Again, tons more information and content related to this and a bunch of other online beds can be found down below in the description box within our full written reviews, buyer guides, other comparisons, coupon codes down there. The list goes on and on. Hopefully I helped you out towards your online mattress search today. If that's the case, we'd really appreciate a thumbs up on this video and consider subscribing to the channel because we like to have fun over here at the Slumber Yard, right, Wes? He's giving me a thumbs up and nodding just so you guys know. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Again, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard. Hopefully you're doing well. And like always, sleep right, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.